Jandel has spoken, and it's not about Grow a Garden. I was hanging out in Grow a Garden today, just doing my thing, collecting acorns, trying to get more nutty chests because I don't have a whole bunch of them, when I noticed that Jandel had released a TikTok. Now, this is nothing new. Jandel is the spokesperson for Grow a Garden as well as other games, and he often makes TikToks talking about all the things he's working on, and the one he released had nothing to do with Grow a Garden because we all forget he also works on Plants vs. Brainrots. And if you mosey on over to the Plants vs. Brainrots Discord, you can see that Jandel has spoken. And he says this week, we're adding a new feature to the game I'm very excited to announce. I'm very hype about it. Now, like a lot of people, I also really enjoy playing Plants vs. Brainrots. It's enjoyable. It's nice to AFK. I like finding stronger and stronger plants to defeat stronger and stronger Brainrots. That escalation of power is fun for me. I really enjoy it. I even went so far as to take one of my YouTube channels and convert it into a Plants vs. Brainrots channel, but honestly, I don't know why I just don't do everything Roblox related on the KroBlox channel. That's the purpose of it. And there's a lot of people who don't like the fact that Jandel is talking about and working on multiple games at a time. There are Grow a Garden diehards that are upset every time I even mention Plants vs. Brainrots. Nonetheless, that Jandel, of all people, is developing and working on other games. And honestly, like a lot of things in life, people should try things before they knock things. And then again, having said that, some people just don't like idle games. Some people aren't into that. They want to be active. They want to be doing things when they play games. They don't like games that kind of play themselves and they enjoy it casually. So you know what? I can't blame people. So as you can see, when you mosey on over to Jandel's TikTok, which he's had 11 million followers, by the way, it's insane. He has a couple he has released recently. So we are going headphones on so we can give this a listen. So this is the TikTok he just released earlier today, about 15 hours ago, talking about Plants vs. Brainrots. Give this a listen.
Yo, what's up, people? It's me, Jandel. This week on Plants vs. Brainrots, I'm adding something. I think it's kind of low-key brand new to Roblox.
He's adding something low-key brand new to Roblox. Now, I've been racking my brain this whole time trying to think of a mechanic in Roblox that has never been used before. And I mean, think about it. Roblox has so many different kinds of games. You've got horror games, first-person shooter games, simulation games, idle games, battler games, on and on and on. Almost everything that exists in the gaming sphere is already in Roblox. Obstacle courses, blacksmithing, horror, tycoons are already in the game. School simulators, hospital simulators, pet simulators, fighting games, drawing games, like every single type of game that exists is already in Roblox. So what could Jandel be talking about? Let's continue with the video, shall we?
First time anyone's ever implemented this. So I'm pretty excited. I've been working hard on it. So yeah, get excited, guys. Yo.
Did everyone ever realize how much of a dork Jandel is? It is kind of funny to me watching him respond to people and talk to people and create content around Plants vs. Brainrots and not around Grow a Garden. It's amazing how much times have changed. He was the Grow a Garden guy, but maybe he's realized that all things kind of slow down and come to a halt. Not necessarily a halt. Not necessarily that Grow a Garden will die. As long as they continue to develop it, the game will continue to exist. But he recognizes that it had its peak, and now things are calming down. And now it's going to a more normal level alongside many other normal games. So maybe he's looking for that next thing he can drive up to a peak. Maybe he has more time on his hands. Maybe he wants to design more than one thing. Maybe he doesn't want to be known as the Grow a Garden guy. He wants to be known as one of the best developers in all of Roblox. So maybe we can't blame Jandel. Or maybe we can. Depends on your opinion. And this is where a lot of people kind of get upset. They're thinking to themselves, Jandel, you're taking the time to work on Plants vs. Brainrots, and you're putting into Plants vs. Brainrots this revolutionary thing that you claim that Roblox doesn't have. Why are you not doing that for Grow a Garden? And to many of you who say that, you know, that's a fair criticism. Now, there could be a few reasons for this. Perhaps the thing he's putting into Plants vs. Brainrots doesn't fit in Grow a Garden. Like, for example, adding first-person shooter mechanics in Grow a Garden makes no sense. As a gardening game, you don't need first-person shooter mechanics. Meanwhile, in Plants vs. Brainrots, I could see you actually taking shots at the Brainrots walking down the walkway. I'm not saying that it's first-person shooter mechanics. I'm just saying certain things fit better games than others. So I checked Jandel's Twitter, and I can't find anything new talking about whatever it is he's alluding to. His most recent tweet has to do with the state of Roblox games and how revolutionary things are, which is quite true. Games on Roblox are getting more concurrent players than most AAA titles right now. It's insane. Even something like Grow a Garden, when it's sitting at 500,000 concurrent players, do you understand how many concurrent players that is compared to other games? Watch this. Grow a Garden right this second is all the way down to 443,000 concurrent players, which is insane, by the way. And those 400,000 players would make Grow a Garden the 4th most played game on all of Steam. So Grow a Garden isn't dying. Quite opposite. It is still thriving all this time later. So Jandel, even though he's now splitting his attention to multiple games, I think he's able to do it. I think he's able to pull it off. And as somebody who enjoys both games, I'm excited to see what Jandel does for Plants vs. Brainrots, and I'm also excited to see what Jandel does for Grow a Garden. Now, I quickly typed into Google types of games. I wanted to see if all of these already exist on Roblox, and I'm pretty sure they do. Platformers, check. Shooters, check. Fighting games, check. Beat 'em up like Smash Brothers, check. Stealth games, check. Survival games, oh, easy, done. Rhythm games, I've seen it. Metroidvania, that's not a category of games. Interactive fiction, storytelling games, I don't know. Real-time strategy, yeah. MMOs, no, but Roblox itself is basically kind of like an MMO. Sandbox, oh yeah. Are tactical role-playing games? I don't know. Maybe there are some gaming genres that don't exist on Roblox. Then again, we're not talking about gaming genres specifically. We're talking about gaming mechanics. A mechanic, for example, is like a battle pass or a shop or leveling up things or skills. And when I move over here to Plants vs. Brainrots, I can't think of what he could add that is so revolutionary and could change the gameplay so drastically. I mean, if you have any ideas, comment down below and let me know, because I don't know what it could be. Having said all of this, I'm confident that Jandel and the development staff are not ignoring Grow a Garden. And in fact, I have a lot of excitement when we wait and think about, and we look forward to the Halloween event. Halloween is a fantastic time of year where all the games bust out some of their best things, their best features, their best cosmetics. Spooky season is one of the best seasons in video games, and that's just around the corner. In fact, I'm almost convinced we're going to see 3-week-long Halloween event. We better. Though if we're talking about the Halloween update and how hyped that is, that's going to be one thing. I'm more curious about the Christmas update. Will Grow a Garden still be thriving by then? Will Plants vs. Brainrots completely take over? Will the Brainrot trend die by then? I don't know. They're all great questions. So yes, Jandel is working on Plants vs. Brainrots. He has an update coming out for Plants vs. Brainrots, but that does not spell the end for Grow a Garden. Far from it. I can't wait to see what he has in store with this game.